Hi, I'm Sarah Blaylock.
And I'm Alexis Miller, and today we are discussing our research titled Dropout Rates in Pennsylvania for the 2018-2019 school year based on race and gender, supervised by Dr. Dana Keener. So school districts want their students to succeed and complete their educational experience. Students who do not complete their educational experience, or in other words, drop out of school, are more likely to experience negative outcomes such as unemployment, incarceration, and mental or physical health problems. Identifying students who are at risk for school failure, including dropping out, provides school districts with the opportunity to implement prevention programs to assist their students and support their persistence in school. Previous research regarding who is more likely to drop out is inconsistent. One factor that has popularly been said to be associated with dropout rate is race. On one hand, previous research found that race has a strong historical relationship to school outcomes, including dropout rate. On the other hand, previous research shows that race is not a predictive factor of dropping out, and that rather factors like failing a prior grade, expulsion, and free lunches are more predictive. Another factor that has been said to be associated with dropout rate is gender. Both minority and male students are likely to have a lower sense of belonging, causing them to be less likely to persist in school and thus drop out at a higher frequency. The purpose of our study is to determine if there are differences in dropout rates in terms of gender and race within the specific state of Pennsylvania. For our study, we took dropout data from the PA Department of Education's public records. This data is from all publicly funded schools in Pennsylvania for students in 7th to 12th grade. We specifically looked at the 2018 to 2019 school year. There were a total of 807,808 students enrolled and 13,987 dropouts. We use a chi-square to evaluate dropout rate according to race and gender. And now Sarah will take it over with the results and discussion.
If you look at this table, we have the data for dropout rates considering both race and gender. The race column splits up the 7 races that we look at, and then the dropout rates for each race is split up between male dropout rates for that race and female dropout rates. Using the chi-square, we analyzed the dropout rates of the students who attended the publicly funded schools in Pennsylvania based on their race and gender. The results that we found were that there was not a significant relationship between race and gender in terms of dropout, with a P of greater than 0.05. According to previous research, minority male students are more likely to experience difficulties in school, having higher disciplinary rates and a lower school success rate, making them less likely to want to continue their schooling and more likely to drop out. Due to a higher accountability in school districts, districts are now more likely to be encouraged to try to provide a positive school climate for all of their students and keep as many students as possible enrolled. Our results indicate that the observed dropout rate for gender and race does not significantly differ from what the expected rate would be. There was not a significant relationship between race and gender in terms of dropout rate for publicly funded schools in the state of Pennsylvania for the 2018 and 2019 school year. Race, as it relates to school success, has been heavily researched, but our results support previous findings that race is not a predictive factor of a dropout rate. Our results contradict previous findings that gender is one of the main determinants of graduation. And that is the end of our presentation. Thank you all for watching.